how to get what you want from other people. It's interesting living in a society where together we can do it better, working together. Teamwork, you have one person, if you're individually, you're living in the forest or whatever and trying to make it work on your own, probably not that good a life, but it's our ability to team up, negotiate, trade, and work with other people and help each other that lets us have a good life together. So welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. Kind of interesting just saying it, how to get what you want from other people. It sounds kind of Machiavellian. It sounds kind of user, and it is, but you have to strike a balance here. So what's interesting, if you're really focused on like, how do I get what I want from other people, then you'll get a lot of what you want, but you'll fail to, it's not the best strategy, which we're going to talk about. So if you're like, how do I get what I want from other people? I want money, I want their time, energy, I want help with my projects, I want them to buy my stuff, I want them to pay me more, I want them to give me rides, I want them to buy me food, right? That sounds kind of nice, don't it? But if you focus on that, then it's annoying to other people. People will be like, this person is a user, or this person's Machiavellian, this person just sees people for tools, this person just sees me for what they can get from me. So when you come from me and you ask me for something, I may say yes and be nice, but eventually it's like, okay, well, what's the mutually beneficial trade here, right? So how to get what you want from other people, you have to think about how to give other people what they want. There's two sides to the same coin. If you're not giving other people what they want, then people will begrudgingly help you if they help you at all, right? So how to get what you want from other people, you want to become really good at figuring out what other people want and giving that to them. And it helps if that's your original approach. It's like, you look at a lot of people who make tons of money and have great lives. Some of them are like, okay, I want to make tons of money and have a great life. But most of them are like, I'm trying to make a difference in this way. They're very good at giving other people what they want, giving society what it wants, making a broad difference. See, impact equals impact equals reward for the most part. The world kind of rewards you for being helpful and punishes you or ignores you for not being helpful. So the question is, what can you do to be helpful? So, I mean, it's a real basic example. It's like, hey, can I get a ride? I got $5 gas money for you, or $10 gas money. Really simple. It's like, yeah, I'll pick you up, okay, and drop you off or whatever. And you get into the routine knowing, hey, this person knows or cares. But if it's like, hey, please pick me up, I really want to ride, and I never hook you up with gas money, driving me around, then eventually you're gonna be like, fuck you. I didn't see your text message, right? So that's one basic, and there's so many more. It's like, when I'm on this channel and I'm selling something, like, hey, I have a book, I wish I had told me sooner, Life Lessons for Young Men, please buy it, I really want your money. I get $5 off every sale, and I really could use the money, it'd be so helpful, thank you. That's not a very good approach, you know. It's annoying, because I'm just focused on what I can get, but it's like, yo, I don't really care about the money, it's only $5, it's not why I do it. I think it's really helpful, and for you, it can really change your life. And I wish that I had this advice and I had learned this stuff when I was younger, and my life would be better now, or my path would have been easier, and I wish that upon you. And then you or people are like, okay, I'll check out this book and buy it, and then, okay, happy to throw you $10 or whatever. So I mean, those are a couple basic examples, but there's so many, and it's not all about money. Like trading time, trading energy, trading tasks. If you want to attract a cat, like, I want to hold this kitty cat in my hand, you can chase after the cat, or think, what does the cat want? The cat actually is a hunter and wants to approach. I'm going to have a little toy for it to pounce on, or I'm going to set some food for it, right, and sit back and let the cat come to me, right? So that's the approach that you want to have in life and society, and getting the things that you want from other people. Is, you can start with, I want this from you, but you have to also have the thought, like, what do you want that I can offer as a trade, whether that's money whether that's time, whether that's gift, whether that's another favor. But I think you have better results, because that can result in fakery too, and you see that, like, oh, I'm gonna be nice in exchange for favors. People don't care about nice as much. People don't care about please as much. People care more about what's in it for you. Like, I'm gonna do you a favor, and you do me a favor. That's a deal that people can get behind. So I think that one key to life is just thinking to fitting in society and getting more in return is just constantly being aware, like, you don't need to give everyone gifts, but think about what people want. And you do that, and you store up a lot of goodwill with society. I mean, an example of that is if I come onto YouTube and my first video, this is the first time you're hearing me, is like, please donate to my Patreon crowdfunding. I really want this money. I'm going to go travel to India and go get my yoga cert or something like that. That's my first video. Probably no one, you're going to be like, fuck you, who are you, right? But if you build up a goodwill, a store of goodwill through society, through friends, like, I'll give you so much free content, and I helped you move, I've given you all these favors, right? I've hooked it up for you, and yo, I'm sick, I need to get an expensive treatment, and I've never asked for anything, but this one time I'm gonna go ahead and ask, and I have a link down below. And then that's a lot more likely to work, because I'm building up goodwill. You're building up goodwill without even thinking about what you want in return. Later on, just know that it will help you out. Like, I want to do people favors. You want to do people favors and hook people up before you even know what you want back, because you just build up a store of goodwill. And trust that generally, for most people, people will remember that. People keep score, not exactly, but people are reciprocal. Reciprocity bias is one of the biggest ones, right? If it's not reciprocal, you never do me any favors, then I'm probably not going to be too happy about doing you favors. But if I've been hooking you up in the past, then one time I'm like, hey, I need your help. You might be keeping score, but that's just the way the brain works and society works. We've been bred to be social creatures and team-oriented, societal-oriented, community-oriented, group-oriented. You're going to be like, okay, yeah. So in summary, I mean, basically, it's worth repeating because it's huge, and people get this wrong. Is like, I see a lot of people thinking so much about what to maximize other people, getting what they want from other people. But if you focus on maximizing giving, helping out, being the guy who does the dishes, when you actually need something, you have a stored goodwill, you have reciprocity, people will hook it up for you. So focus on how you can make a bigger impact, how you can be more helpful, and then later on you'll figure out what you want as it pops up, and we'll be able to get help from it. So it's fine to realize, hey, we're in this together. I'm not gonna get as far as I can alone. I need you, and we need each other. And it's fine to acknowledge that, but don't be so much of a user, Machiavellian, see other people as pawns and tools, because that's not going to be as an effective a strategy in the long term. People will be tired of just helping you out for charity, right? So it will always be better if you pay people, whether that's in money or whatever, and not in kindness. I don't think in affection. I mean, that's helpful, but more in actually helping the other person. And you have to go inside people's heads and think. So I hope you find that useful. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, check out that book. I do think it's really helpful. I don't care about the money. It's on Amazon. There's a link to that down below. And let me know, what you think in the comments, and throw out, do you want a video on anything in particular? Be happy to make it. So throw it out in the comments, and I will read it. And exercise, you made it this far, exercise for you today. Just think about think about, just study the behavior of you and people around you today, in terms of helping each other and favor giving, and think about for everyone that you interact with, think about what they might like. Forget about what you like for now, and just try to get in the habit of thinking what would be useful, helpful for other people. You don't have to do it because you don't have time to help everyone, work for everyone. But just get in the habit of thinking what people's desires are and how you can help them. It's a good habit to be in. So peace out, much love, and talk to you soon.